Hello everybody, welcome back into the shed. Not that I'm never anywhere else, I'm always in here. I'm Ian, as you know, and a little update for you guys. Well, first of all, forgive the attire, temperature's dropping a little, and I think you'll be seeing this high-vis jacket for a few more videos yet. On the head, well, if you're blessed with a chrome dome, you've got to keep the heating, and it makes me think I've got some hair as well. What are we up to? We'll be up to. Well, I've not uploaded a video. We're kind of missing one. I've done one, but I wasn't happy with the content. I wasn't happy with the editing. I'll have a play about with it, see if I can make it look interesting to you lot. And that was the God, I love this cat. I love this tripod. It's like I've invented the wheel, isn't it? It's fantastic. Anyway, that video, it's just stripping one of these hi-fi units, you know, with the I think I gave you as a bit of a teaser. That was the back of it. But I didn't think it brought you anything. It wasn't a video on how to strip an hi-fi video unit for scrap value. It wasn't like that. It doesn't break it down. I did make some comments in it about you know, you take that off there and you take that off there, but in the end I weren't happy with it. Do you want to see it? You want to see it? Put something in the comments below. Say, yeah, I want to see it. Oh no, fed up with your drivel. Fed up with your drivel? Why are you now watching it? Because you're friends, that's why, and you have to find out what I'm up to. So what am I up to? Well, you know, I'm seeking space, and not the final frontier. Space in here. And I made some space. Yeah. Well, since then, I've filled that space. It's not as bad as what you lot think. I'll tell you the way I work. If I put something in my way, eventually I get fed up with it and I'll break it up or do something or sell it or something. So that lot has come off the floor, so I have got more increased space on the floor, and it's closer to being in my way, which means I will do something about it. What do we see in the corner there? Estrella something or other. Estrella Galicia. And there we've got something called Dunkelfester. Now that's pretty clear. That's off the Adams family, isn't it? Now, of course, they can't say Unkelfester because that'll be a clear violation of copyright laws. So it's Dunkelfester. The best thing is about that is it's a Halloween ale. Well, we've gone past Halloween now, so they're selling it off half price. Boom! Why pay full price the day before and half price the day after? Anyway, back in here. So where am I up to? Well, you know, I'm a guy who can't really say no. So somebody comes along and says, do you want a vacuum cleaner? Doesn't pick up so well. Yes. So I did. I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, so I'll get back to the Hoover in a second. Not Hoover, vacuum cleaner. Hoover is a brand name. it doesn't denote a product. Get back to that. This tidying up I'm doing, which I've been doing for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'll continue doing for more weeks and weeks and weeks. Well, as they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So this weekend I said, stuff it. I ain't making space. I'm going to have a play. So the Hoover came along. I'm going to have a play with that. And this lamp, which I've had way back in my videos, which I've had a while. There's no need to fix it because it's never been, it weren't dark. But now the clocks have gone back, it's dark at 4:30. So I thought I'll have a play with that. Here, come on, let's have a look. So it's really quickly. And vacuum cleaners, well, they can cost a small fortune. They can cost a week's wage. So this one is it's a nice model. It's got a separate brush motor head in the bottom, as well as the main motor in here. So they tell me it ain't picking up that the brushes ain't rotating. A lot of people don't know that here there's a little reset button. Too much thread gets clogged round the rotor brush. There's a safety mechanism and it resets. So I thought, yeah, it's worth a punt. Get it, tilt it back, do the resets, and it still doesn't rotate. Let me plug it in. Plugged in, the switch on. And so that, you hear that, the main motor's working, and the green light comes on. So we take that off, we take it apart a bit, and we see a PCB board. I can see 4 diodes close together. So that in my mind tells me that's a bridge rectifier. So that'll be a DC motor. It's pretty obvious really. So I need to find out if there's power going to hang on, the wires go that way. So that'll go to the motor. So that'll be the input. So we get the trusted multimeter out, the switcher on. We're going to check the volt. Well, we know it lit up. Let's check the voltage going in. Let's change this to AC. And switch it on. Press the switch. There we got it, 237 volts. 237 volts input, so that's fine. We know we've got power to the PCB board. We know it's possibly going through the bridge rectifier because the lights are lighting up. What I'd like to know now is what voltage we've got coming out of the bridge rectifier going to the motor. So I'm going to change that back to DC. Fortunately, with this type of multimeter, it's all pretty protected. You stick the wrong things in the wrong things, nothing happens. But let's have a look at the voltage output. Very sensitive switch. Wow! Well, I find that a bit scary. 298 volts DC. That's scary, isn't it? Anyway, first thing, of course, is it's DC that's not under load, because the brushes ain't turning. I don't know enough about that. However, maybe some of you guys out there in YouTube land can tell me why it's 240 volts input, rectified, nearly 300 volts DC output. I don't know why. But I decided, and I've unplugged it since, to take it apart a little further. And it worked out that the motor works just fine. The belt had snapped. Well, I was in my local town today, popped into the local spare shop, bought a new belt. It cost me £5 and that is worth a punt. Stick that on there, put it back together, and that vacuum cleaner, I'll possibly be able to sell that at least for £50. 10 times my input, less the time, turn a little profit on it. If I'd have scrapped it, I wouldn't have got anything, really anything. £2 or £3 for the wiring of the motor. So that's a little project I'm carrying on with. Let me turn you around to this guy. I've had this guy a while. It was given to me. Look at that. 5 million candle power. Came without any batteries. I've been meaning to have all around with it for ages. So all the bits there, you can see I've taken it to bits. However, it is proving to be one obstropolous awkward person. Well, you know me. An inanimate object will never beat Ian Matthews. That might appear in a later video. So I did get a battery and everything works perfectly. The only problem is that battery won't go in there, and it's physically a little bit too big. So what became a simple fix has now become a challenge. And I like challenges, and I don't like being beat. So I'm going to fettle this bugger and I'm going to make it work. There's no way I can unscrew that. It's on, it's hellishly tight. So I'm either going to make a little something, a little C-clamp, a big C-clamp should I say, a big C-clamp will fit in there, I can screw it off. But how do I know that that's screwed on? That might be just pressed on. You might not be able to see it, way not see it, but there is a little bit of a gap under there, and there's a plastic C washer. So that actually might be just pressed on. I don't know. It ain't going to beat me. I'm going to make it work one way or another. Might get to the point where I may cut through the plastic, get my Dremel out, cut through it all. If it is threaded, bang, I'll be able to unscrew it. If it is a press-on fit, well, we'll get to that, and then put it back on, clamp it together, and put a bandage strap across. I don't know. That's a later vid, guys. Quick update. This time I'm just playing. Catch you in my next vid.